So everything is on. Okay. So welcome all of you. So in this video we will discuss about, as have you have read that title of this live is about antimicrobial nanomesh, and these nanomesh are the wearable nanomesh. So before getting into the detail of this, let's first understand what is this nanomesh. So you know what is a mesh-like structures, and when these mesh-like structures comes to the nanometer scale, which is 1 nanometer is equal to the 10 raised to power minus 10 meter. So 10 raised to power minus 10. So in that way, like if I can say 1 upon 1 cr meter, like that, if you can understand. So when any mesh-like structures comes to this nanometer scale, is called the nanomesh, and antimicrobial means any objects or any things which prohibit or inhibit bacterial growth or its existence. Like it can kill bacteria also, or it can inhibit their growth also. Okay. So these kind of antimicrobial nanomesh, and if this antimicrobial nanomesh become like a wearable nanomesh, like anyone can wear that nanomesh on their body, then it is definitely the great research. So that kind of research has been done in the Tokyo Research Institute and collaboration with some other research institute. So what they have discovered, they use the copper material, and you already aware of this. Copper is having antimicrobial properties, and ancient Egyptians and ancient Indians are utilizing this copper in their general practice. And nowadays it's become a fashion, and lots of people are using copper based product, especially for the water drinking purpose and all. And even you can observe this kind of the copper material as a door handler, or any bed, the patient bed system, wherever this metal has been used, especially in some of the hospitals, especially in the US, the people are utilizing those copper as an door handlers, or where like any object where the lots of people are engaging with that object or touching that object, especially the door handles or something like that. So in that way the copper are utilized. So what the scientists thought of, the scientists try to make a copper strand with this nanometer scale of strand, and then they woven it. And after wovening, they just go for this some kind of pressure they have applied, and make it up to the 3 micrometer thickness. So any nanomesh, if it is a 3 micrometer of thickness, so when anyone can wear that, then it's very hard to observe that. Even whenever any person does that things, this wearable mesh, they can't feel that, because the thickness of that nanomesh is about only 3 micrometer in thickness. So definitely, so it's going to be the very great research if we able to make such kind of things in large productions or large scale. And how it is useful, because even in the cell phones, laptops, or any other like objects where the higher chances of exposure of the bacteria and microorganism, and even you can't use your antiseptic spray or screen regularly on these objects, and especially people are utilizing the UV, but you can't get a UV at each and every place. So, and even they have some kind of getting such kind of UV constant in portable devices is very hard, and it's costly also. So this kind of nano mesh, if we design any kind of these objects with such kind of nano mesh, so itself developing some antimicrobial properties, so contamination chances get reduced. So that is why this antimicrobial nano mesh comes into in a great hit with in recent discoveries, and people are admiring such kind of research. So yeah, so it is very true, but only thing is that this technology or this practice is very old practice. People are utilizing it, but now in the days, like, it is a completely new form. So especially the some of the fabric industry or textile industry, they are claiming some kind of thread for the antimicrobial undergarments. So definitely those are mostly based on coating of some special chemical on that textile thread. But this nanomesh, copper based nanomesh, they doesn't need any kind of coating and all. The material itself is antibiotic, and having 3 micrometer thickness, definitely very easy to design any kind of garments on that, and it is useful. And apart from that, it's devoid of any kind of chemical what the people are utilizing in the different textile industry, which somehow some have some kind of side effects, or maybe some persons are allergic to those chemicals, so it's not possible they can't use. For example, I'm just giving you, for example, if you're utilizing the pampers for the baby, and some of the pampers with the aloe vera is definitely is a natural one, but some people are allergic to that also, so then you can't use, like, so if some babies are allergic to this aloe vera, then you can't utilize those such kind of things. But this copper, it's a material and doesn't having any kind of chemicals and all, so definitely if it is going to be translated in the market as in textile industries or in maybe some electronic industry where they can utilize or this nano mesh to make such kind of bodies, or maybe the surfaces or common surfaces where the higher chances and probability of people to engage with such object and surfaces, then it is really a great achievement in terms of hygiene maintenance and all. And as due to this pandemic things, it's always better to think about it. And in competition there is a silver also, but silver is become very costly, so it's not doable, and the copper is a cheap, so in a cost effective way this thing is doable. Even if you consider the gold itself is very great antimicrobial property, and gold is very inert also, it will not react with anything, but again the gold itself is very costly. So this is the reason people have choose this copper, scientists have choose the coppers, and they have designed such kind of nanomesh. So for this video, that's it for now, and maybe in the next video we will meet with some kind of different topics. So till then, bye bye and take care.